Hello everyone, and welcome back to another stream of EVE Online. I am Pastor CJ Kent, and we're back for some Winter Nexus work. So, yeah, let's see if we can't finish this thing off tonight. So I actually had a chance to do a little bit of work earlier today. I did some scanning, so let me show you the progress. We're at 1,100 points. We need 250. That's it. And we have this thing locked up. We will officially won Winter Nexus. So yeah, that's the goal. I went ahead and did some pre-scouting. I am in a system with a strong volatile ice storm already. And systems around us also have storms going on. We're going to kind of stay in this area, I think. But I brought a couple filaments and figured out exactly how to use them. Just in case this area just dries up and there's no way we can keep going with it. But yeah, I think we are set up for success. I preset a bunch of safes, so we shouldn't encounter too many systems where that's an issue. And like, we did so well last time doing the exploration content, I think we're gonna get it this time, guys. So without further ado, let's get out there and let's just jump on this thing. All right, let's get our probes out and warp to our safe. There are signatures here in system. I undocked a little bit ago just to get rid of past the our typical initial kind of laggy undock thing that happens. It always happens with the first one. Everyone after that is totally fine, so I don't know why it does that, but yeah, we're back at it. Actually, only 6 people in local, including myself, so it is a good place to start. And a lot of them I can actually see on the thing. I can literally see all 5 other people, and none of them are in exploration ships. So yeah, I think these signatures are ours as long as we can move fast enough to get them locked down before anyone else shows up in system. So yeah, that's the goal. We're going to try and scan down as much of this stuff as quickly as we can. And hopefully these are the things that we need. Now we've got a few efficiency hacks already that we discovered from last time. We can actually do some scanning while we warp around, which is why we launched our probes at the station instead of waiting until we got to our safe spot. And learning from last time as well, we changed up our fit ever so slightly. So we now have an afterburner, just to get us to the cans a little bit faster. So we're set up, we were ready to go. All right, so let's warp to that. And while we're warping to that, we can start scanning down our next signature. There's that. All right, no one is in the site yet. For all intents and purposes, it is ours. All right, we're going to close this for now. I forgot to lock the target. That would help. Stop the ship. Okay, so get a little carried away with the efficiency stuff. Got to remember to just like break away when it's time to break away. And okay. We do become less efficient if we aren't paying attention. The data vault opened, so that's a success. Alright, and back to our safe. Yeah, earlier today I was able to enter a site, but not actually open the data vault. A can, whatever you refer to these as. Someone was already in the site. And while we are flying, let's finish scanning this guy down. So that should get that one locked down, and then we can move on to this one. That's let's warp over there.
Drive active.
And we've got to open 2 more data vaults for the next quest, which shouldn't be too big a problem because it looks like we have them right here. Okay, so while we're flying, once we're in the site, I think we'll go ahead and drop the map, but we can do that while we're warping. Once in the site, I kind of want to focus exclusively on just doing the site. Okay, that's got us. Take that. Alright, so it's somewhere here. Okay. Got it. And back to our safe.
Drive active.
Like I said, we're just going to try and do these as fast as we can. I did the math, and it looks like if I cycle through this quest line 9 times, which I think is very accomplishable within the span of tonight, then we've got this thing. And it's not even a full cycle on that 9th one, so yeah, I think we are in a good spot. Let's warp in.
Drive active.
Right, and then these. We're going to need a 4AU scan. Alright, interesting one. There we go. Got that one. Loot, head back to the safe, claim our points, and open up the system map. We can keep going with our scanning. Okay, this one at least updated a little bit. We can do a 4AU centered right on that, or is it down to 2? Looks like a 2 will work. Give that a shot. So next up, we just need to enter a site. Duggareth, hello. That is weird. Yeah, that's unusual. I'm not sure why it would do that, but I did just start streaming, so possibly has something to do with that. Maybe it just hadn't updated yet. I should have the category set right, so I should be in the list. Yeah, it's possible. Anyway, no worries. Like I said, it's probably just like a random thing. Okay. Okay, good. Whew. I mean, I didn't think Twitch would do me dirty like that, but you just never know. It looks like we've actually got our next reward. 25,000 skill points. Which is actually pretty good, so I'm happy with that. That's got that done. Get this locked down. Yeah, we are tantalizingly close to the end of this. The official date for the end of the New Eden Store sales is the 24th of December, so if I recall correctly, I read it earlier today, so I hope I remember. If you were looking to get in on any of those sales, make sure you do it by the 24th, but I have every reason to believe that we will have the last bit of Plex that we need for 30 days of Omega. Okay, we've entered a site, so let's claim that. Approach, lock, boost. Alright, and we'll stop focusing on that while we work on this. Yeah, I have every reason to believe we'll have the Plex to get Omega before that sale ends, for which I am very excited. Now, the only question is basically like, what to do once we have Omega, because it sort of gives us a lot of options. Okay. There we go. I mean, if I go with the advice of everyone online, basically anything but mining. Everyone is just like so against mining. I don't get it. I enjoy it when I do it, but yes, that's just me. Ooh, a new signature spawns too, so that's great. We'll get that after we finish tracking this guy down. Finally doesn't have the ring around it, so we can get in a little bit closer there. Yeah, just a weirdly quiet system. Not sure if Wednesdays are just not a big EVE Online night for people, or what, but I'm happy with it. Obviously, like, we're not in our normal starting area, so I don't know the patterns of this system at all. So maybe this is just a normal night here, but I am glad for it right now, because we're getting all the data sites. Oh yeah, and of course we are still doing our fundraiser for Answers in Genesis, so if you wanted to support them and had the means to do so, then by all means, definitely go for it. Yeah, that's definitely further away than for AU. Alright, let's set that to scan. Okay, looks like we were the first one in sight. Approach, block, afterburner. And let's get in there. Yeah, thank you. I know I want to do... I'll probably finalize my PI skills. Because I started training them the last time I had Omega, but it was only a 7-day thing. Like 7 days for 7 plex or something like that. Alright, it's not there. Use this. Okay, not there either. Gotcha. Like I said, I'll probably finish that up. Ooh, a Heron Glacial Drift skin. I like it. And back to... Wait. Nope. Stop. No. And it's not gonna be there when I try to go back, is it? Daggone it. Is my thing full already? Yeah, it's basically full already. Goodness. Alright, we're gonna make a pit stop, because I don't want that to happen again.
Drive active.
That's so sad, because, like, there's no getting back to that site now. So I did not get that skin. That's so frustrating. I gotta be more careful about, like...
Docking request accepted.
Thought I could cheese it there. I thought, I gotta be more careful about warping off before I know that I have all the loot. It's, a bit of a bad habit. Okay, but anyway, let's take all... I've had a little bit in here, but not nearly this much. This is a little crazy. So... we're gonna move all of this to this item hanger. And if we have to come pick this up in another ship, another day, yeah, that's fine. Or maybe at the end of this episode, if we win Winter Nexus fast enough. Alright, launch the probes again.
Drive active.
Alright, let's go ahead and get that scan going. But yeah, just looking at options, trying to decide what all I would like to do with my month of Omega. Thought it would take a lot longer to get to this point, so obviously want to continue making ISK and buying Plex so that when next month rolls around, I'll have enough for that. But like, the best way to do that. And I know I want PI to be part of the equation, so I'm going to do that for sure. As far as money making, like, mining's fun, but it's really not the money making method. I'll probably pour more into the exploration stuff. Oh, it's a wormhole. Okay, well, wormhole I don't need tonight, weirdly. So let's head to the next system and see what it has for us.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, I haven't like fully planned it out yet. Like when I think about it, everything I think about is like mining stuff. Which is silly, but I guess the other thing would be like working towards L4 security missions. That would be fun and profitable, so that might be the way we go. There are a couple signatures here, not a ton, and also it's not super busy. Get my probes out before we go. Let's situate here. Cool. Not 8, 4. Okay, my probes are the only ones that I see on the scanner, so that's good. Okay, one of those went somewhere. I have no idea where. Yeah, this one seems completely unaffected. Where'd the other one go? Wow, I have no clue. Do another 4AU on top of this guy. Okay, it's way up here now. And there's a dot. Well, we'll focus in on that for now. And there's 3 X's now. Some more signatures must have spawned, which is excellent. Love that that keeps happening. Okay, that's a wormhole, so that's unfortunately not what we're looking for tonight, but or looks like 2 will hit this one fine. There we go. Got some movement on everyone. Got this guy to dot up, which is great. Alright. Gotta remember the old mantra, slow is fast. Haste makes waste. All that stuff. Focus, do it right the first time, and you'll generally go a little bit faster than if you try to rush and have to redo things that you messed up. If you're even able to redo them. Hopefully, eventually we'll find another glacial drift heron skin, but who even knows? I don't know what kind of, like, rarity spawn that is, but yeah, I missed it because I'm dumb. There we go. Let's warp into that.
Warp drive active.
And I guess we'll start scanning this one while we warp. The 1 might be a little small. Let's hit it with a 2. Okay. Approach. Lock target. Get the afterburner. Yeah, there's only 2 other people out, and one of them is in a Mackinac, so I think we're good in this system. Hmm. There we go.
Warp drive active.
All right. I got that one to dot as well, which is perfect. Kind of fun to come back from the hack and see what your scan results were. Like, it builds a little more anticipation, you know? The data sites. That's what we're looking for. Alright. Will be the last scan we need. Hopefully. Yeah, thankfully these aren't too hard to hack, but they can be a little tough to scan down.
Warp drive active.
Alright. Oh yeah, we entered the site. We need to click that before we hack the thing. Otherwise we don't get the next one. I always forget about that. Honestly. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then curse this glacial drift skin. Okay, let's claim that and see what our skin results were. Hey! I dotted up, that's great. So we're moving right along in this. Come on. There we go. And a quarter AU scan. See what that gets us. Okay, nice. Another data site for us. That's brilliant. Does seem like they're spawning pretty fast. When I got to the system, there were 3 signatures. And now there's this plus another 2. That's pretty darn good. Get it.
Warp drive active.
Let's hit that with the 4AU scan. Lock targets. Well, that didn't sound great. Sounds like we missed a signature there somehow. Okay, that's one way to do it. Open cargo, grab everything, and head back to the safe.
Drive active.
Alright, let's see what happened down here. I don't know if we can pull off a 2. No. Gonna have to be another 4. Alright, someone's got a confessor in system. I'm not sure what they'd be doing besides maybe ganking, so... we will watch. Just to be safe. Yeah, these things do love to hop around. I think investing in more exploration skills would be great, so we can get like pinpointing and stuff. Really just like quality of life for exploration, but still really nice to have. I'm not sure if I want to train the Black Ops ships or not. I really like my metamorphosis. And I think, honestly, it has more features than the Black Ops ships do. And I'll have to look at the prices. I don't think it's even that much more expensive to replace, so... There we go.
Drive active.
Alright, and then I think this one... Gotta scan here. Yeah, no one else is here, that's good. Alright, looks like that dotted up for us, which is great. Another metamorphosis in system. A little late to the party. We've kind of been scooping everything already. There we go. Oh, not much in that one. Alright, well, that's okay.
Drive active.
Blue Gray, hello, how's it going? Long time no see. Good. Very good. Done a lot of exploration stuff. Got another Sisters of Eve Epic Arc run in. probably week and a half, 2 weeks ago, something like that. And now just hitting Winter Nexus really hard, and I'm almost done. I get to the end, I'll have enough to actually get 30 days of Omega from the new Eden store, so very excited for that. Yeah, yeah, it's been good. Yeah, I know. Very ready for it. Except for deciding exactly what I want to do with it. I think I'll finish off some of my PI skills. Oh, someone scooped it. Dadgun it. Alright, well that's alright. I can't get them all, I guess. On to the next system. Saw it disappear, like, as we were scanning.
Warp drive active.
I am, yeah. It's definitely been good. Not just a grind, really, so. Yeah, I've really enjoyed the exploration stuff. I'll probably keep up with that for a while. I kind of want to get set up for L4 security missions, which were not an option when I was alpha, so
Warp drive active.
it'd be fun to do some of those. I'll have to do some more research on them though, make sure like I have a proper setup and everything. That's okay. Gotcha. Okay. People in local, I'm definitely not the only one scanning. Other metamorphosis is good. Keep scooping my stuff. Yeah, I think I want to get an Armageddon set up for the L4 missions. I think that would be a lot of fun. Like the Sentry Drones and Jump Drive thing that some people do. And I will probably train the mining skills. I know everyone hates that, but I find it enjoyable, so I'm just gonna do it. Start with barges first, though. I won't jump straight to exhumers, because they are expensive. And everyone has a point on how hard those are to pay off. Ah, come on! This guy's driving me crazy. I feel like I've gotten pretty fast at scanning, but like, dang, he's just on top of everything that I'm doing already. Yeah, no, this is... I'm just going to leave this system to him. We're actually going to backtrack a little bit.
Warp drive active.
and see if we can't find a place where he's not. This Payu guy. A weird ship name guy. So if you're watching, just know.
Warp drive active.
That's okay. This cluster of systems is a decently large one, and we set up a good portion of it for what we're doing tonight, so should be good. Yeah, and by setup I just mean we set up like safes and stuff to scan from. Yeah, that's yeah.
Warp drive active.
Okay, let's get those out. Well, okay. Sometimes my control key gets stuck down. So that's what that was. Let's focus here, I guess. Alright, 14 people in local. But I'm not seeing any scan probes on D-scan. Or so that might be where I'm at versus. Okay, we don't care about that for sure. Now let's focus in on this then. Yeah, combat site. Not worried about those tonight. But yeah, I like doing the wormhole stuff. I enjoyed my 7 days of PI, so I want to keep doing that and like maybe move that whole operation into a wormhole. That would be cool. Which obviously is going to involve some deep space transport and cloaking and... So yeah, I guess there's lots to do, it's just what to do first, I guess. Yeah, I think it was only like 10 plex or 7 plex or something really, really cheap. So I was like, yeah, let's grab that. Yeah, that's wormhole. Don't care about the wormhole tonight. I think we're gonna need a 4 on that. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to know exactly what to shoot for. No, it still needs the 4. Weird. Okay. Marquee Dragon. And that's also a wormhole. I don't know if I'm familiar with them, but something to look up. I have my pen, so I will write it down. There we go. Ooh, data site. Perfect. Yeah, it doesn't say what kind, so hopefully kind we're looking for. Loco Sancha. Nope. Well, on to the next system, I guess.
Warp drive active.
Well, we started off strong. Now it's just a matter of finding a system where we can get the rest of our stuff here.
Warp drive active.
Just one signature here. Okay. That's as good as a dot. No, almost. Sometimes they'll surprise you and be on the other end, but it's rare. And it's a wormhole. Cool. Next. Alright, so we actually have to backtrack a little bit again. This is a weak, no, strong. Technically, any of these would be valid options, but I didn't set up safes in all of them. It's going to be a little bit faster if we go somewhere that has a safe setup already. Not that they're hard to do, I guess, so. Let's try Reseal.
Warp drive active.
And while we warp, let's see where we're at. 1185 of 1350. So we're almost here. We need 15 points for that. The next Aurora Universalis skin. That'll be pretty cool. Not that I currently fly a Nyx, but maybe one day. Never know. And one signature here.
Warp drive active.
I actually don't know a whole lot about them. What do people even use them for? Oh, I thought you were talking about the ship specifically. Yeah. Yeah, I have played around with the skins, and actually my Venture uses a MR industrial vestige or some such thing. It makes it look like an MR ship with the white and gold. Come on, you've got to be kidding me with this whole like signatures disappearing as I'm scanning thing. And okay. I mean, the ice was fine. I was able to do that with the expert system for a couple days and got good points doing it, but yeah, the exploration is very competitive, apparently. Yeah, I suppose training up the skills to actually be able to use my ice mining ship again would probably be on the list as well.
Warp drive active.
Alright, it's literally on the signature and system, so we're going to pull those in. Hopefully no one is already here. Not seeing anyone on D-scan. Nope. Already here. Cool. Well, go this way then.
Warp drive.
I did enter a site, at least. So that's 5 points for me. I just have to actually hack a cannon one. Seems like everyone's out tonight doing the exploration stuff, and they're out for blood.
Warp drive active.
Okay, we have some signatures here, and it doesn't look like anyone else is here yet. Except Frosty, who just came through after me. Alright, we're going to actually mix this up a little bit. We're going to start on the outside instead of the inside. So I don't know why that one didn't pop. Maybe it's attached to this one. But yeah, the density for these is usually like a lot of them are clustered towards the center of the system. So if we start on the outside, we might have a better chance of snagging a couple before they're done with the interior sites. That's the operating theory at the moment anyway. We'll see how it works out. Okay, well, we're at least able to scan that one down and warp to it. I don't know why this one didn't get hit, but we're just gonna have to do it direct. Got it. There we go. let's click this.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so far so good. Looks like that theory was correct. That's a wormhole, we don't care about that. Alright, and he's still in system. I assume he's messing with that one, so we're going to move on before he has a chance to.
Warp drive active.
He just left system. Okay. It does actually mean we got our Aurora Universalis again for the next. And we're only 150 points away from finishing this thing. Okay. No Frosty and 2 things here. Also, well, no Storm here. So that's why Frosty's not here. Yes, the Plex reward is basically how we're going to get the Omega, so it's a big thing. I happened to already have 200 Plex because I was just slowly purchasing it to get up to the normal 500 that you need. And then they did the sale, and then they did Winter Nexus. So, very convenient. Okay, let's go back to the seal.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, it's a lot. So I don't know that I'll be able to maintain it month to month, but every month that I'm able to get it, the skills go up, and so the income also kind of goes up with it. Which should help. No Frosty here, no signatures here either.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Yeah, that's smart. While I was alpha, I was just kind of training all the stuff that I could train using the daily skill points and stuff, because I'm well past the 5 billion training cap. Just trying to give myself a head start on any of the Omega stuff that I wanted to do. Alright, there's a Storm, there's signatures. And no Frosty in local, so good. Yeah, I do have an alt, so it's taking advantage of the training time that my main is not able to use while I'm alpha. I assume that's why you're asking, but yes. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I figured if I was going to move the PI operations into a wormhole, I would need someone, an alt, to kind of like live in the wormhole. So I'll track down one with a high sec static and basically just log them off in there. So they'll have a scanning ship and they can scan the exit out. and basically show my main how to get back into the wormhole. Or even just like take the PI stuff and drop it in the nearest high-sec station and then go back into the wormhole and log off again. But as far as I know, that having someone living in the wormhole is basically the only consistent way to be able to continue tracking it down. And once you've set up all the PI stuff in there, it seems like you'd want to be able to consistently find it again. So yeah, that's kind of the idea with them. I gotta go through their skill list. I've just been doing scanning skills and stuff. I gotta make sure that they're set up to use maybe a deep space transport too. Because then they'd be able to do all the cloaky stuff, and they'd be able to transport more of the cargo at a time. Which would be fantastic, of course. And then, I don't know... Okay, wormhole we don't need. So that's all 3 signatures here, right? Yes. I don't remember if a kid was one that we set up, or if it even had a storm going on. Because it's weak right here. So a kid might not have a storm happening, but we'll go check it out anyway. But yeah, so that's kind of my plans for the alt, at least. Yeah, no storm here. So, back the way we came. Yeah, that prop mod's coming in handy tonight.
Warp drive active.
Alright, let's see if we can find a system with some more signatures for us. Alright, this has one that we haven't looked at yet.
Warp drive active.
Let's see what that's about. And it's gone. Cool.
Warp drive active.
That was fun. Maybe need to look for a system that has more than a few signatures and not that many people in local to get us started. Like this system. Honestly, I don't have a safe setup here, but I'm just gonna warp to the planet. Don't even care.
Warp drive active.
Alright, come on. Really not that many people in system, so I'm hopeful that we can get most of these.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Someone from my corp sent a conversation request while I'm trying to win Winter Nexus. That's fine, honestly. Alright, so that one's done. Head to another planet.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so we've got one of the two that we need to open set. Okay, we can warp in there.
Warp drive active.
And let's move inwards. We're not seeing much, so who knows? Okay. Go back to one of the planets, I suppose.
Warp drive active.
Alright, let's scan down the next thing here. Perfect. Alright, so we have a combat site and a wormhole, neither of which we really care about that much. So let's try this one. Arm out a little bit. Okay. As suspected, it's a data site. So I think exchanging the extra scan range finding array is preventing me from ever getting one-shots on those quarter AU scans. So now I'm always having to do them twice. Sometimes before, in our last, when we had our last go at this, we could get them in just one. So that's costing us a little bit of time, but I think we're saving a lot more time with the prop mod at every site than we are losing from the lack of scanning proficiency. So in my mind, it's worth it. There we go. Not a lot, but that's okay. Claim that. And we'll keep scanning. It's a storm planet. Nice. Alright, it looks like this is the last signature that we haven't really checked out in system and identified. And it's a wormhole. So, that's that. We can move on to the next system. Or go back the way we came, I guess. This is a dead-end system, it looks like. Probably why it's so easy to get those. I'm not knocking that, though. Always happy for a system that I can get some easy points in. Alright, so here, everything's pretty much scanned down. It's strong here, so next system should be at least weak, if not also strong. So we need to open 2 data vaults yet. Finish our next exploration quest. And you are weak, but that's okay. And we actually do have a safe set up here. I didn't realize that. 2 signatures. one of the few people in local. And one of those is a combat site. Yeah, there's another 2 AU scan. And it's a wormhole. Cool. I have a feeling that would just take us outside the storm, which is not what we want. So back we go. Alright, nothing here. Let's head back this direction. If we can't rustle up a couple more sites. Okay, nothing we haven't scanned already.
Warp drive active.
Almost 2 hours left in the stream. We need 120 points yet. I think we can do this. Okay, 3 signatures. Not that many people in local.
Warp drive active.
Okay, let's start here. But yeah, for things like this, it would be very handy to have faster scan speeds and like to be able to block things in fewer scans. And of course, have them deviate less so they don't jump around the map so often. That would all be good. So I'm thinking part of the Omega stuff will be doing some of that. But like my ultimate for my main would be getting into an orca as a way to move around the cluster. Like high sec hauling kind of thing. That would be excellent. Always wanted one. And that's probably something I'll start training towards.
Warp drive active.
Almost there. Got it. All right. There we are.
Warp drive active.
All right. So far, so good.
Warp drive active.
I thought about possibly using a micro warp drive on the ship. I definitely have the fitting space for it. But I was worried that the speed would be so intense that I'd bounce too far off of the cans when I ran into them. So I opted for the afterburner instead. And I think it does plenty well.
Warp drive active.
Okay, well, that didn't accomplish anything. Literally at all. The next one, I just have to enter the site. Which should be pretty easy. And then, of course, pack the can while I'm there. But that's two separate quests. I gotta remember to claim the entrance one before I hack, otherwise I don't get credit for the hacking. And as high as the competition has been for these tonight, I would definitely want credit for the hacking. You know what I mean? Competition. Oh, and there it goes. Okay, well.
Warp drive active.
Moving on. We started out so well. We were getting all of them. No, not so much. Just one? With 12 people here. I don't think that's going to be worth it.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, it's still strong here, so it'll at least be weak in this next system. If nothing else. Alright, no signatures here.
Warp drive active.
At least nothing we haven't identified. And absolutely nothing here.
Warp drive active.
I don't think I have a safe here. So if I actually don't have a safe here, we're gonna go ahead and make one this time, because jumping to planets was kind of annoying. And it doesn't take super long. Okay, only a few people in system. No signatures, but that's not going to stop me. Go ahead and set up our safe, like I said. Is it? Okay.
Warp drive active.
That's why I'm not seeing anyone on D-scan. Figured it out. Alright. No. Head back the way we came.
Warp
But
drive
this is a
active.
weak storm, so it probably doesn't translate to any of these others. Unfortunately. But when we come back this way, at least we'll have a safe here this time. So that's helpful. Got about an hour and a half left. Do this one.
Warp drive active.
Basically, we're just looping the same few systems where the storm is and seeing if new signatures have spawned. They spawn pretty quickly as a result of the event, so hoping that we can find a system that has a few spawns that have spawned in it before everyone else has gotten to them. Okay, not so much here.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'm not sure how my D-scan distance got turned down to 0. Accidental misclick or something, but I'm glad we figured that out. There's a couple signatures here, and not a ton of people yet. Alright.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Oh, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Try that. It looks like there's 3 people mining and 1 other explorer here. Yep. That Payu guy. So more than likely he's going to snag all of these before I have a chance. Come on.
Warp drive active.
Yaru Ataru. Well, I entered a site, so that gets me some points anyway.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so now Yaru Atara. I know the name of the person who's in that ship, so if I see them in local, I can just move on. They seem to be able to scan quite a bit faster than I can. Like I said.
Warp drive active.
So if we see Frosty or Yaru, then well, no, we should just head on to the next system. Okay.
Warp drive active.
Oh my god. Literally just popped into the system. Was not here a second ago. So the only hope here is to potentially end up working on one that they work on last, I guess. Oh, there's so many people exploring here. Okay. And just hope that it's not one that anyone else is going after. If we get undercut on this one, we can probably just leave.
Warp drive active.
Looks like this one might be occupied. Negative. No one's on grid. Aha. Got one. Hmm.
Warp drive active.
I don't think there's anything else left in the system, but that's alright. We got our one from that, so that's good. 10 points for us. Now we've got to hack 2 more in order to finish the next quest. Let's head over to here.
Warp drive active.
There's already a lot of people, and
Warp drive active.
none of my known rivals, so we'll keep moving on. No signatures either, so. 8 people in local. One signature. No one's here. We'll see what it is.
Warp drive active.
A little off center, but that's okay. Happens when you're gonna go fast. Probably don't need to. I don't see any other scan probes, but just in case.
Warp drive active.
The Loki. A wormhole, that would be a problem. Actually, not super comfortable with it, even in high sec, but okay, that was interesting. Alright, got it. Off to our safe.
Warp drive active.
And let's choose our next destination. One of the two we needed to hack. Progress. The weak storm, right? Yeah. It looks like we might be backtracking for this one.
Warp drive active.
Let's try this one.
Warp drive.
Haven't been here for a minute, so could be just what the doctor ordered. All right. It is just what the doctor
Warp
ordered.
drive active.
I'm all alone in system with a whole bunch of signatures. Okay. Really, not all useful. Some of them are combat sites and what have you, but some of them could be good stuff too. Like the data site we're looking for. Aha. Seems at least one is.
Warp drive active.
Oh crap. Well, that's not what we were looking for. Yeah, we won't be staying here.
Warp drive active.
There's me right for warping in and not paying attention to where I was going, I guess. Alright, let's see what we actually end up on. Okay, this is one of the ones that we want.
Warp drive active.
Right.
Warp drive active.
Alright, we're alone in system again, but I still want to do this as fast as I can, because... Ooh. Nice. 275. We've only got 75 points to go. This one we're just going to go after direct, because I don't know which of the things it's attached to. I can probably hit it with a 4. Perfect. Okay, turn that in. Target. Hit the afterburner. That sucked.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so far so good. We're back to the Hack 2 cans quest line here. Yeah, this system has been very good to us. Much like our first system was. There we go. Let's switch that.
Warp drive active.
And then what's left? Just the wormhole in the combat site, so let's pull our probes in. This is a weak volatile, so we'll be going back the way we came. So this is one of 2. Assuming we can get there before anyone else. I think it's very likely. There we go. And like I said, we know where we're heading, so let's just jump straight there. No need to go back to the safe first.
Drive active.
Alright, so this is a good little system to visit if we're kind of like stuck and not finding much traction, because it doesn't seem like anyone's coming down here. And so it kind of accumulates signatures. And no one else is like challenging you for them, so. At least that's the case for tonight. Back over this way.
Drive active.
No signatures in this system. Let's see where we are. 1290. It's so close. 60 points. 6-0. That's all we need. And we've still got like a whole hour of the stream to try to accomplish it, so here's hoping. It's literally 2 cycles of the quest line. That's it. Let's try over here.
Drive active.
Okay, there are signatures here, and only a few people in system, so let's head to our safe. Drop this. Also a strong system. Nice. I don't see any of my major rivals. There's one other exploration ship here that I can see on D-scan. Let's try and be as efficient as possible.
Drive active.
There we go. Got it. So if I successfully hack this one, which seems likely, but these aren't too hard. Alright. That finishes off that quest line, which gets me 15 more points.
Drive active.
Okay, got that one.
Drive active.
Just hit it with a 4. That one's here. We entered the site, so let's claim that. Okay, you're up here? Yes, you are. There we go. Okay, off to the safe. Let's claim that.
Drive
That site
active.
just netted us another 15 points. Means we only have like 30 left. Nice. You snaked it. The other explorer got there before me. That's okay. Can't win them all. Trying to see if we can get to this one before they do. Might be tough, but if we work quickly, I think maybe we can pull it off. Oh no. Oops. Yeah. That's okay. Definitely a situation warranting your attention, so. Poor cat. Not
Drive active.
a situation most cats would prefer, I don't think, but accidents happen, and like they just go everywhere, wherever they want, crawl inside things, and there's no telling if they're in there or not, so that's the kind of thing that could definitely happen to anybody. But I'm glad the situation rectified. Hopefully the cat was okay also. Okay.
Drive.
There are a couple signatures here, so that's good. That was well rested. Oh no. That does suck. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I thought you were talking more like litter box situations. I didn't realize you had a bed back there. Yeah, that's not cool. Yeah, if he destroyed the bed, I guess it's extra double miracle that he's okay. I would not have taken that well, I don't think. Not that I actually hurt a cat, but I'd think about it. Apparently. Still unfortunate. Neighbor could, you know, maybe teach their cat to not go places like that. That would be good too. I mean, training cats is hard, so I sympathize. Stop. I'll take that. There we go. Off to the safe.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, definitely more than just my probes out here. Oh, we are close.
Warp drive active.
And that one went away, so pull those probes in. Focus in on this effort here. Alright, this one's pretty much mine. There we go. Alright, where are we heading next? The storm is this week. Back the way we came. Let's finish that off.
Active.
Now, if I remember correctly, that's 45 of our 60 points. Yeah, we need 15 more. So if I can enter a site and hack the cannon it, we're done. We're there. We will have won Winter Nexus. I literally just need one. Won't be in this system though. Let's try over here.
Warp drive active.
Well, one, as long as I remember to turn in the entered the site quest before I actually hack the can. True if I forget to do that. But hopefully I won't forget to do that. One signature here. And 12 people in local, probably not worth trying to chase that.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'm so close. I was kind of worried I wasn't going to make it tonight, but I'm right there. Basically, even if it's one signature, it's fine as long as local's not stacked with a bunch of people. Ideally, at least 3 signatures and 5 people or less in local. Doesn't always work for me, but
Warp drive active.
yeah, I mean, that's just kind of what I've found is working best tonight. Because, like, if you have 12 people competing for one signature, someone's probably going to get to it before you do. We got to the 24th? Well, no. The New Eden store sales end on the 24th. And then Winter Nexus, I think, ends, like, January 3rd or January 5th, something like that. One signature, but 9 people here. Right over here.
Warp drive active.
Basically just doing fast scanning as quick as you can. I do the 4-1 thing that you had told me about. That seems to be getting him down quicker. And then that last bit, I'll do a quarter AU scan, and it usually takes 2 of them. But so you'll do a 4, a 1, and then 2 quarter AUs, and you can usually get them pretty quick. Okay, there's 3 signatures and only 2 people in local. This is what we're after. And also,
Warp drive
I've
active.
been setting my probes up to scan while I am warping, which has helped a bunch. As far as, like, getting it done quickly. That's a good question. On this ship right now, 88 points. So it's really not like super high scan strength or anything. I've got the metamorphosis kind of compensating for the fact that I don't have all the skills because I'm alpha currently. And then, like, obviously using the sister's launcher, sister's probes, and a scan range finding array. Plus, like, as many skills as I can actually get, but it's not many. I do see another explorer out here. Just let me have one guy. Yeah, the launcher and probes help a lot.
Warp drive.
Okay, and so
active.
just in case I don't get to this one first, let's set this one up. Alright, looks like I am the first to arrive. Okay, let's got it. I just have to hack this successfully. Okay. Either here. There we go. And that's it. Not enough space, okay. Then let's put it in the actual ship. And we'll go to our safe.
Warp drive active.
And that's got it. Yeah, it's helped a bunch. Yeah, it seems to be focusing on one is a pretty good way to go. No, I've actually been keeping everything. So let's go ahead and do this last bit. 75 plex. Huzzah. So that's it. We won Winter Nexus. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Alright, I'm going to close this chat because he never said anything else. Ah, that feels good, actually. Yeah, me too. Very glad to have you here for it. Okay, so now I've got some cleanup to do. We have some items that we left here because we were full up on stuff. So let's set our destination, see if I can fit them in the ship as is. I'll try. If not, we'll have to come back for the rest. But I can, yes. Do I have you as a contact in here already? Okay. If you want to... let me know your in-game name, I can send you... I can add you and then send you the fit. Voss. Okay. So let me jump to the next place.
Warp drive active.
Yes, subject. That seems to be important. Okay, sent your way.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, no problem. I'll also go ahead and point out that this is currently set up for Winter Nexus. For regular scanning, I usually do relic scanner, data scanner, and then the scan range finding array. So completely lose the prop mod. And then I'll carry an extra range finding array in the cargo, just in case I need that like little pinch extra of scan strength, but I haven't really needed it, so. But everything else is basically the same.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, it's a good little ship. It's it really has all the bonuses that you could want from any of the covert ops stuff, plus a little bit of extra warp core stability like the Venture has.
Docking permission requested.
And it's pliable by an alpha and compensates for not having your all the like black ops skills and stuff. So yeah, it's been an amazing exploration ship. I'm really glad that I went with it over the Astero as my main explorer. Yeah, let me pull up the actual attributes. So basically there's no skill bonuses whatsoever. It's all roll bonuses. Obviously the turret stuff doesn't really matter. Rocket stuff doesn't matter. Drone stuff doesn't matter. You get 37.5% bonus to core scanner probe strength. That's what you would get if you had your cover ops frigate skills maxed out from their like skill bonus stuff. So that covers that. This scan deviation thing is something not even all of those ships have. I know the Anathema has it, but again, it's another skill based thing. You get your extra bonus to the Relic and Data Analyzer virus strength, and you get the 2 bonus to warp core strength. Plus, you can still do your cloaking devices and the big probe launcher, and can fit the covert ops, and even have a reactivation delay for your cloak reduced. So it's really an amazing little ship. I kind of love it. Yeah, it's an insane list of bonuses, and the Society of Conscious Thought ships are just they're so good, and they look nice too. There's really just no losing with them. All right, let's see if we can fit all of this in the main ship. No. Cool. So what's taking up the most room here? Yeah, well, we'll just leave what we can't take right now, and we'll come back for it. Yeah, they are very awesome. And then I'm not sure what the current market price is, but let's check while we fly here. Yeah, so it's yeah, I love that reduction in the cost of the probe launcher. I've never used them, but I do have the combat probes, and this is actually the expanded probe launcher. Now, you don't need that technically. The regular one works. So if you're short on ISK, you can just get the regular one. But if you want the combat probes just to like try to scare off other people in wormholes or whatever, that's why I have the expanded, just in case I want to use that tactic for something, or if I'm like super convinced someone's hiding in the wormhole and I want to just make sure I'm good, I can use it to double check make sure no one's cloaked up anywhere, but like I said, I haven't really used them yet at all. Oh, well, yeah, I guess it wouldn't matter then. I think when I bought the expanded, it was actually a little bit cheaper than the regular one, actually, which was pretty funny.
Warp drive active.
That's not a bad idea. And I actually talked to someone on stream maybe a week and a half ago, something like that, who used them to find abandoned MTUs, which apparently count as ship kills if you destroy them. So that's an interesting way to get your kill board stats up. Okay, so I'm getting distracted. We want to look for the metamorphosis.
Active.
Alright, so right now, and this is in Amar, because that's what I'm close to, the cheapest metamorphosis is 54.5 million ISK. I think mine was about 48-ish when I got mine, so it hasn't gone up much. But yeah, awesome exploration ships. Security walk out if the drones have lost in combat zone. Oh yeah. A line. It's pretty good. It's not sub 2. It's so unbelievably close. So it's basically a 3-second align. I could sacrifice the warp core stabilizer and probably get it below 2 seconds. But honestly, like, I felt like this has been good enough, and this is something I could obviously offset with skills once I'm Omega also. And I think having the warp core stabilizer in addition to the static +2 that the ship just has is more valuable ultimately. I have not, well, if a wormhole drops me off in low sec, I'll take it into low sec and like scan and stuff. But I have not jumped any of the gates in low sec with it. I've done a couple in null. Not very many, but a couple. And I think that's when I had the 7 days of Omega, because I'm pretty sure I had a cloaking device when I was doing that. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically there for that exact situation, the 3-point scrams. Just because, like, people will use those to counter the Venture's natural resistance to that kind of stuff. So they think they have you, and then you like pop the extra warp core stabilizer and warp away and laugh while you do it. But yeah, if one of those Tech 3 cruisers sneaks up on you, you're pretty much toast. And that's any exploration ship, not just this one. Really no way around it.
Drive active.
Advance any skills for that 0.01. I think so. Let me. There we go.
Docking permission requested. Request accepted.
Yeah, so I have 2 more levels of evasive maneuvering I can get once I'm Omega. So I think that should do it. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty brutally close. It really is. Nice. I mean, that's the way to go. Um, oh, I know the one advantage of the covert ops ships over this. They can fit interdiction nullifiers, and this cannot. So, if you go through space where interdiction nullifiers are, or interdiction bubbles are a problem, this might not be the right ship for it, for what you're doing. So that's really like the one trade-off. Yeah, there might be another skill that affects agility too, but I think the training the one up the rest of the way will definitely fix the 0.1 and get me sub 2 on this. Vita to Omar in 5 minutes. Yikes. That's fast. Alright, let's put away... Well, first of all, I guess we can take a look at what we have value-wise. It's going to be a mess, because it's like all mixed in with other stuff, and I think I roughly carry about 11 million, so we'll call this like 5-ish. And then whatever's in the loot can also is another 130. So 135 million in loot tonight, which is really not bad at all. I have so many of these blueprint copies, it's kind of crazy. Well, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I know you can't have everything, but that's not going to stop me from wanting everything. Honestly, if with the covert ops cloak, not having the interdiction nullifier seems kind of like not a huge deal. Don't know what to do with that, so item hanger it is. Bit of cores. I mean, when I'm in high sec, I just do gate to gate. If I very rarely travel in lower security space, and if I do, it's usually because I came from a wormhole. So if I need to leave any of those areas, I'll just go back to the wormhole entrance. Yeah. But I do know about bouncing, so now that I'm going to have Omega and I'll have Cloak and I'll feel more comfortable going into lower security space more frequently, I will probably do more bouncing to travel through those areas, because it's just it keeps you out of the way of the smart bomb groups and stuff. Messes up their alignment and whatever. Alright, we'll wait for that to be over. Materials. Okay, welcome back. Yeah, I haven't, I know there's a much shorter route between Jita and Amar, but yeah, I haven't taken it yet. This seems so risky. Oh, nice. That's a good trick. I didn't even know you could do that. Quite clever, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I think this goes in the item hanger. Okay, so that's the main part of the ship, and now for the loot container. There's a tennis jump route. Hmm. Yeah, I haven't tried to do that yet either. Maybe one of these days, but honestly, like, I'm comfortable with the 50-something jumps to go around all that nonsense. Plus, I don't have the bookmarks, so I suppose I could always go in and try to make them myself. Which could be fun. Let's see if I can sell these Winter Nexus filaments, because they're kind of pointless for me now. Right. Yep. Okay, well, I'll have to take a look at it. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I don't think I'd use it very often either. Really, just if there was something super time sensitive. But I have a jump clone in Caldari space, and I have one in Amar, so it's pretty easy to get around if I need to, and I've got the ships I need in both places. It's not super often that I have to make the 50 jump trip. Yeah. Ideally, I'd like to have one in each of the major trade hubs, but as an alpha, you can only have the one jump clone. So that might be something to train up also. Alright, these move into the item hanger. That's everything, right? Yes. Cool. So that's sorted. Now, gotta claim some items. Beam. Beam. And redeem. Okay. Yeah, basically. When I first started doing it, I was like, oh man, it's like almost a million ISK to jump from one place to another. It's so expensive. And now I'm just like, yeah, a million's like nothing. Yeah, with the most basic skills, it's basically a 24-hour cooldown on it. There's skills you can train to make it go faster. But yeah, it's when you're just starting off, or if you're alpha and you can only train up to that little bit, gotta be sure you want to make that jump before you do it. It's still cool that they make it available to alphas though. Makes the back and forth a lot more convenient. Okay, so now to the item hanger, where we will stack everything. Alright, so all of the overseer stuff we can sell because we are in a DED station. So that's where the NPC orders for these things come from. So that's a cool 27, almost 28 million just from those. And this will go in the skin sequencing thing. And these we can go ahead and activate. I'm still a little sad that we accidentally lost the heron one. But such is the nature of the limited cargo bay. And then the last thing to do really is just go through all of this and stack everything. Yeah, the cleanup is like so time consuming. So didn't lose a ship heron. In one of the first cans that I hacked, there was a glacial drift skin for a heron, and I ran out of room in my cargo hold, but didn't realize until I was already warping off, and that was the last item left in the site. Yeah, it was nice, but I didn't actually end up getting it because it was stuck in the can and I couldn't hit stop ship fast enough. So yeah, that part kind of sucked, but what can you do? Yeah, that's actually not good. I have a feeling this is already stacked, but just in case. Skill books, obviously. I have so many like of these random little skill books that are almost worthless. And I'm not sure yet what I want to do with those. Maybe I'll donate them to the corporation in case someone needs them, but I really doubt anyone will. And yep, Plex Vault, 310 Plex. So that's pretty awesome. Very happy about that. Not gonna buy it yet. I gotta make my plans and switch the training back to my main. Is that the hotkey for ship stopping, I assume? Wait, really? I did not know that. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it was already off the scanner probe list. But but it might have still been there. The sites kind of linger a little bit even once they're off the list for some reason. So yeah, should have thought of that. I do have my locations up, like behind my camera here. I could have clicked the add location button real fast if I've been thinking. And I'm pretty sure they won't despawn if you're actually on grid, so. Yeah. But yeah, inventory filters. How the heck do you even do that? I guess there's my filters and create filter, so that's probably it. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that adrenaline rush when you're like panicking, it does make it very hard to click anything. Item filter. AFO. I like that. I haven't heard that one before, but that is usually the process though, isn't it? You just sort of mess around with stuff and figure out how it works. Okay, a little bit of programming logic there. Okay, so if you're sorting for something, you can find it a lot faster that way. Cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. I can guess what the other words might be, so. Nice. Yeah, I have containers for drones and modules. And the modules one I really need to go through because it's a little excessive at this point. Just a bunch of random crap that I've collected and haven't found a use for yet. Okay, opportunities should be done, right? Accidentally scanned more wormholes, so that's where that was. That's the change to the PLEX balance. Trying to clear notifications. And then I have a lot of unallocated skill points, which is great. So when I go Omega, I can immediately dump all of that into whatever I want to train. Plus all the skill points I get to claim once I'm Omega. So the daily login rewards have a bunch. Tomorrow's is 125,000 skill points. And then there's 100,000 right there. And 50,000 right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've considered doing that. I even thought about maybe like if once I'm like super rich, having orcas with other ships inside their bays, either haulers or like just something that I can get decent cargo space on, and then cargo containers in that to have like a tiered system. It doesn't quite get me all the levels I would want, but it gets pretty close. Yeah. And then if you're... technically you can use stations as another filter. You can keep them packed if you have... they're not using them. Which... okay, using a hauler ship as a container for containers and depots. Tried. Oh, yeah. Yes. That is very true. And I do have a bunch in my item hanger, so I really should probably move some of those elsewhere, but they're kind of big. So I have a bunch of the small ones though, which I could move out since I'm not using them yet. Yeah. I actually have the blueprints for station containers and the small standard containers, so I just like manufacture one when I need it typically. The only reason I have extras is because I was doing them for the daily opportunities things for a little bit until I started like using ammo instead, because it just made a lot more sense. I thought I had another use for a station container actually. I'll have to use that for something eventually. But yeah, we did it. We won Winter Nexus. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. It's official. We hit the end of the track. We have enough PLEX to get Omega. So very, very good night. Yeah. Yeah, shuttles don't cost too much. So that's a good choice. It's just titanium too, right? Like they're pretty cheap to manufacture. But yeah, we did it. It was a very accomplished night. No, I also did ice mining. Probably I want to say it was at like 250 or 275 when I started doing the ice mining with the expert system. And it got me probably to like the 600s or 700s. I can't remember exactly how far. I know we did get the first batch of PLEX with it. But yeah, this latter chunk, this big section, is all scanning. Just seem to be able to accumulate points faster doing it that way, despite the competition for the sites, so... plus the expert system ran out. Yeah, I was using an endurance for it. I literally went and bought it and the fittings, and then popped the expert system so I could fly it to where I needed to mine with. Really? I would have thought the Coveter would have been faster, but I guess it doesn't have the ice bonuses. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, it was a good night, and looking forward to another one tomorrow at 7. So I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up since we've got everything organized and whatnot. Okay, yeah, a 9k hold would make it kind of slow. Yeah, the endurance can hold 19, which is kind of insane for the size of the ship, but Alright, I want to thank everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. Like I said, we've got another EVE Online stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. And, yeah, and then another stream later in the week on Sunday at 7, if you can't make it for tomorrow. Yeah, happy to share what I've got to share. But yeah, I think that's it. So thanks everyone for watching again. Like I said, we do have that fundraiser going on if you have the means and want to contribute. If you don't, totally cool. Definitely get it. But yeah, that's really it. So thanks everyone again for watching. And I think we might actually have enough people to try and do a raid. So let's take a look at doing that real quick. Alright, let's see if anyone I'm following is on right now. Okay, so not so much. Let's try the same category. Wait, someone I'm following just came on. Probably not. Okay. Same category. I can't see the chat at the moment, so just hold on 1 second. Just trying to find someone that has more than just a viewer, but not like a bajillion. Okay, this light. This guy looks cool. Alright. And the raid is incoming.
Thank you, Pastor CJ Kit. Thank you for the raid. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome in. Currently, there's some local members down in the region. Just decided to have some fun with the paladin.
There's an apocalypse. Gotta love that. Alright, well.
How'd your stream go, though, by the way? You had some fun?
Alright guys, well, like I said, thank you for watching. Not that you wouldn't be, but
That's
be good to
awesome.
this guy.
My CEO or actually just completed his Sunday, I believe it was. That was pretty cool. He kept on getting with me because I kept on getting blessed to get him to battle ship in the sights. So I was like, yeah, sorry, dude, my bad. I keep forgetting, so I'll just stop shooting because apparently I ain't blowing up faster than you.
Good times. Alright, and Royal Dreams, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I created a new character yesterday because I was like, you know what? Yesterday, the day before, I was like, you know, I just want to go ahead and create a new character, see what I can get cleared and everything.
Alright, well guys,
So
I appreciate you all
it's
watching.
moving along.
I've said that like 100 times. But until tomorrow night, or next time that I see you,
I just
bye safe.